16, so I'm going to be doing a look for her too that goes perfectly with her dress. This can be used for your Sweet 16, a special occasion, prom, it would look really well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to begin with priming the eyes. I'm using my BH Cosmetics eye primer and a small conceal brush. When working with vibrant colors, you want to make sure you apply a white base onto the entire eyelid. Today I'm going to be using my Milk Jumbo Pencil. I feel like this one works best, and then I just blend it all out with your fingers. If you're working on someone else, you want to make sure you have a small conceal brush and blend all of that out. Veronica requested to have a sharp edge for her eyeshadow, so what I did was just take some Scotch tape and I applied it to the sides of her eyes. You can do this with anything that may have a straight edge on it. I am just spraying my eyeshadow brush with some Fix Plus, and now using my MAC pigment in the shade Violet, you want to place this on the lower lid up into the crease. Repeat the same exact steps onto your other eye. Now using my Sephora Studio Smoky Eye 2, I'm just going to be pointing to the colors as they don't have numbers on them. So this first shade, you just want to apply it all into the crease and bring it up slightly. For this next shade, you're going to focus it on the outer V of your eye to give it more dimension. Now taking the deepest shade of purple and our pencil brush, you're going to be placing this in the outer V and slightly into the crease to give your eye more depth. Now I'm just taking a clean Sigma blending brush and blending all of the colors together. The next shade we'll be using is Naked Lunch from MAC. You're going to place this on the brow bone to add a nice highlight. You also want to take Naked Lunch into the inner corner of the eyes. Using the color Aquarius from Urban Decay, we're going to begin by packing that onto the inner half of your eyelid. Her dress does have some blues in it, so this is going to add a nice pop of color, and you want to make sure you pack it on so it can have the color be more vibrant. Once you remove the tapes from the eyes, you can begin with eyeliner. Today I'm using the Jordana Fabuliner, and this is in a black color. Since she chose not to wear any false lashes for this look, we want to make sure we do a nice thin line of liner in order for her natural lashes to appear longer and larger. The first mascara that we'll be using is L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions, and you're going to apply a few coats to each eye. The second mascara will be adding volume, and it is L'Oreal's Voluminous Carbon Black, and you also want to apply a few coats to each eye of this one as well. Now it's time for the face, so we're going to be taking MAC's Fix Plus and spraying it all over. Now I'm going to be using my Maybelline Age Rewind in the color Light to correct any blemishes or acne marks that she may have on her face. Now I'm going to be applying MAC's Face and Body Foundation with a beauty blender. Please excuse it being dirty. We used it right before the tutorial just to test out her correct foundation and concealer shades. Next, I am taking MAC Studio Fix Powder. Veronica does have oily skin, so this would work great for anyone to set your foundation. We want to make sure it lasts all night long, so this definitely will do the trick with giving her more coverage, as well as preventing any excess oil throughout the night. To add some color, I'm using my NYC Sunny bronzer with a small contour Sigma brush to just add some color back into her face. We're not doing any type of contouring, just bronzing it up. And just so you guys know, this is a dupe for the Hoola bronzer, for those of you wondering. For her cheeks, I'm going to be taking 2 shades from my BH Cosmetics Jenni Rivera palette, and we're going to begin by placing this on her cheekbones. And since she is 16, we can definitely give that youthful glow to her and placing it also on the apples of her cheeks. And just so you beauties know, I work with a little bit of product and then work my way towards more, as it is much easier to just add product than it is to remove once you put too much. Now I'm going to be using my MAC concealer palette in the shade Medium. Veronica does have dark circles, so we first want to focus on correcting, and then we'll work with the actual concealer shades from that palette. Now I'll be adding MAC's Prolong Wear Concealer. This is going to work all night long. It is anti-crease, so she won't be having any of those creases for her pictures throughout the night. Lastly, for under the eye, we're going to be using MAC's Prep and Prime in the shade Light Boost. She requested to have a highlighted under the eye look, so that's why we added this. This will do the perfect touch for giving the Kim Kardashian highlight. Using the Ben Nye Banana Powder and my BH Cosmetics highlighter brush, we're going to be setting all of the concealer. Now taking the same purple shade that we used in her crease area, we're going to be using a Sigma pencil brush and applying this on her lower lash line. To fill in her eyes, we're going to be using MAC's eye pencil in the color Brunette. I didn't want to go for anything dramatic since she is young. We're just filling them in ever so slightly. Now for lips, I'm going to be using MAC Soar Lip Liner. This is a beautiful shade that works with mostly all skin tones. So we're just going to line the bottom lips and then the top lips and just blend it all in to create a nice base for our actual lip color to adhere to. I'm going to be using this color from that same Sephora palette. It also comes with lip shades, and just with a lip brush we're going to be filling those in. Now I'm going to be taking MAC's Whisper of Gilt with a fan brush and just placing that on her cheekbones as well as down her nose. Lastly, to set all of the makeup, just take MAC's Fix Plus and spritz it all over your face. Thank you, beauties, so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this look.